Good morning on a very cold morning, but I know you're used to that from the videos. The sun's finally poked his head out after a day and a half absence. We know that there's so many days of the year, 300 days of sunshine, so I figure there's 65 minus a day and a half left in the tank of gray days. So that's our consolation. Now, a large westerly fork. We are standing at the JJ. Say hello to JJ and Pongo.
Hey everybody.
JJ, what are we doing today?
We are going to be visiting Bateman Island.
Okay, tell us about Bateman Island.
Bateman Island was probably where Lewis and Clark camped for a couple days when they discovered the mouth of the, when they discovered the junction of the Yakima, Columbia, and Snake.
Oh wow.
And Bateman was a family that had a farm on the island for many years back in the early part of the 1900s. They raised cattle and turkey and all kinds of stuff. So
cool. So Sacagawea, very important Native American. I think they put her on the dollar coin, didn't they? First to my knowledge. So here we are, memorial to Sacagawea, and I learned about Sacagawea through my mom and her Girl Scout experience. So showed me the mouth of Tapteel River. On October 17th, 1805, William Clark and two men from the Lewis and Clark expedition set out from their camp at the confluence of the Snake and Columbia rivers. The three men paddled up the Columbia to a small island once located across the river from here. Native people on the island showed Clark the entrance to the large westerly fork 8 miles distance. Clark thought the people called the river Tapteel or Tapetit, the Sahaptian name for a nearby village. Sahaptian is the family of native languages spoken by tribes of this region. Today, the river is known as the Yakima, and its mouth is located just a few miles upstream from here. Historians believe the place across the river from here, where Clark and his party stopped, is now underwater. Tapteel is today's Yakima River, a major tributary of the Columbia. Although Lewis and Clark never actually saw the Yakima River, they met native people from this area who described its characteristics and lands. Buddy, does it ever stop with you? Come on, quit the whining. All right. October 17th, 1805, I took two men and set out on a small canoe with a view to go as high up the Columbia River as the first forks, which the Indians made signs was but a short distance. The natives showed me the mouth of Tapteel River about 8 miles above on the west side. So, there we go. Now here's something really cool that stuck out. Here's a good old boys yacht club hidden underneath those roofs down there. Isn't that cool? That's all you really need. Protect you from the weather. A trip up the Columbia. This was the 8-mile trip they took up to the first fork. All right, JJ, we're in your capable hands.
all right. There's the
Oh, yeah.
over there.
Now, to the best of my knowledge, I believe that Sacagawea, who was a critical translator and guide for Lewis and Clark, was put on the $1 coin, unless I'm mistaken. So this is very interesting. The country around these forks is level, smooth, plain, not a tree to be seen as far as our eyes could extend. John Ordway on October 16th, 1805. There's Sacagawea with her little baby on the back. Is that a caboose? Caboose or
Yeah,
caboose? The
yeah.
caboose there. You can see the sun's trying to peek out after a day and a half absence. So, okay, we follow you
This way.
and you're capable scouting.
The Sage Pork Grill over there. We have to try it sometime.
What are we doing?
Sage Pork Grill.
Okay, supposed to be good?
Supposed to be good.
Okay.
A lot of cars in the parking lot, as you can see.
Nice, nice. We'll have that on our list of things to visit, places to eat. So, we're coming up on Thanksgiving. Wow, someone got snowed. Look at the back of this guy's car. Holy moly. Heavy frost or a light snow?
Heavy frost.
Heavy frost. Wow, freezing fog. I've never heard of freezing fog, and we've got freezing fog.
Yeah, we get that all the time.
Oh my goodness. There's the capable Kia. Could you check and see if my door's locked, JJ? I'm pretty sure I did. Okay, always a good feeling when you know you locked the door. Not that it's really a big problem around here, but you never know. What are we looking at off in the distance? Is that rattlesnake?
That is rattlesnake, yes,
Okay, that's rattlesnake out there. Wow, it's so cold that my eyes are watering up and closing at the same time. Oh my gosh. And my hands are freezing holding the phone. Okay, so now here's a walkway that's going to take us across the river to Bateman Island. And I guess this is about as close to where there would have been an encampment, huh? An Indian village?
Yeah,
or
so somewhere in this area.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, this is a little confusing, this parking situation here. I think they're still working on finishing it up. Island View Market and Deli. Y Park, W-Y-E, 1604 Columbia Park Trail. Boy, the car said it's 27 degrees right now, and I believe it's all of that. Come on, bud, let's go. You're missing out on the tour here. Pay attention, buddy. There's going to be a quiz afterwards. Hey, we've been enjoying the mashed potatoes from Lamb and Weston. And I noticed something very impressive about your jacket. 365 days without an accident.
We did a year without
an
an accident.
A year without an accident. That's huge.
Yeah, that was
When people realize the scope of what Lamb and Weston does, and to have that record is really commendable. So here we go. Did I tell you I ran into my buddy Dale Pryor at the I just walked up to Badger Mountain just to get away from the house, you know, to get out, and lo and behold, there was Dale and his two beautiful labs. He's got a yellow and a black, Molly and Riley. So Buddy had a reunion. That's on the channel if you want to check it out. But Dale had some interesting information. He was telling me about the Chinook winds.
Oh, yeah.
That can heat up a 50-degree variance.
Mm-hmm.
It can go from 20 to...
In a couple hours.
Yeah, that's wild.
Some of the birds and,
Okay.
we're likely to encounter.
Okay, here we go. We're looking at the red-tailed hawk. The Canadian goose, we've got those like rice around here. They're all over the place. Got bald eagles. That'll be beautiful to see. Black-caped chickadee. Oh, gopher and bull snake. Those aren't birds, but anyway, coyotes. Spineless horsebrush. Red osier dogwood. Western rattlesnake. American goldfinch is the official state bird of Washington. Wow, that's good to know. I don't know why I would have thought an eagle or something, but hey. The finches are beautiful, huh? Come on, bud. God. Buddy, in your old age, you are getting more and more stubborn by the minute. Oh, wow. Here we go. This is an interesting entrance. Look at this. You really got to... Boy. Yeah, look at Buddy. Buddy took the shortcut.
There you go, bud.
Thank you.
Okay, this
God,
particular land bridge.
Hang on. I got a really good glove. Oh, look, I almost lost my glove here.
Oh, damn.
Okay. All right, I'm going to stop for a minute.